Hello, guys and gals, me, Mutahar, and Halo is dead. Halo Infinite is dead. Now, if there's some people that are like, oh man, Muta, I really, some Halo fans may not like that title. And you know what? In your benefit, I would love for it to age poorly. But as somebody that is a Halo fan, as somebody that pretty much treated this as like the Xbox's main pillar, it's a shame to know that 343 Industries is so blunderingly brain damaged that they cannot handle creating a new goddamn Halo game. And I know that sounds harsh, but it really is. We've given them so many chances. Halo 4, all right? They had some mistakes there, but overall, I didn't think that was too bad of a game. I'm sure that the rest of the internet may disagree, but, I'm a little bit more charitable. Halo 5, took me longer to install the game on Xbox One than it was to play through it. That's how short that experience was. Shorter than my first time, at all. Now, Halo Infinite, all right? I gave this so many chances. This is the last stage. This is the last hope for Halo. And Halo Infinite dropped in a beta, and so far it was a pretty decent beta, I would say. It was fine. But the game is missing quite a lot, okay? Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, when it came to a Halo game back in the day, like Halo Reach, we had a full campaign, okay, a full multiplayer with like 14 maps, not like 6. Okay, there was custom games. There was some firefight. Okay, hey, let's not forget that we had Forge World, which is pretty great for its time. Even had a theater mode built in day one. Now, of course, Halo Infinite feels like they're more there to build a Halo game, to sell you cosmetics, or get you excited about fucking battle passes. Being a Halo game, not really. Now, one of the things that got me sort of all tilted about this, one of the reasons that I'm even making this video, is reading about the cancellation of, believe it or not, split screen. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the big features of Halo games, sitting with your boys on release night, one controller to the other, one to me. I love that. Dude, I play a lot of these games split screen. Me and my brother, we have so many experiences with Halo Reach, Gears of War 3, hell, any game that gave a split screen, exciting. And I know people are like, but Muta, there's the internet. I get it, okay? We have the internet to play with each other. Awesome. Sometimes there's no better feeling than sitting with the boys, having some beers, playing some split screen at the house. I know some people don't fucking have friends, so they don't really think about that as much. But, for the people in the world that love classic split-screen gaming, I thought that the Xbox Series X was the strongest system in the world, and it can't do split-screen anymore? What's going on here? I get it. If the VCR-era Xbox One is having issues, I get that. Why is this not even updated onto, like, the Xbox Series X or the PC version, which really doesn't have any, like, processing limitations? Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to talking about this, this came as part of a presentation from 343, where they said, we have had to make the difficult decision to not ship split-screen campaign co-op, Staten says. Then confirms this is a deliberate decision to take the resources we would use on that to instead tackle other developmental priorities, which I guess that means, coding in the rest of the fucking game, right? So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, clearly I'm not happy. There's a few people who aren't happy about it, but I don't want to make this video as like, oh, Halo's dead, let's piss on its corpse. Look, I would love Halo to succeed, okay? But to do that requires 343 being completely shit-canned and replaced by some new developers. Because, let's be real here, it's not necessarily... There's tons of other Xbox IPs that are doing fine, okay? Playground Games is doing great with the Forza franchise, okay? And you've got the Coalition, who are making pretty decent Gears of War games. I still remember Gears 5 coming out with full campaign, full split screen, multiplayer, or horde, okay, escape mode. So how is it that the Coalition is fucking throwing out a banger there, and you got 343 with a blank check, okay, from the largest tech company in the world? Because let's not beat around the bush. This is not ooh-woo indie developer, okay, making a visual novel on Steam. This is a big boy developer, big AAA company, okay, financed by one of the largest tech companies in the entire planet, okay? So clearly there's like no money problems there. I get it. It's not even 343's fault. I'm sure Microsoft executives probably come down and like, hey, bucko, want to make that game and release it? We got an Xbox console shipping. Oh, you're going to delay it? Ooh. I'm sure people up at the top definitely like to, push on the executives at the bottom. I get it. I understand that. But I thought making a Halo game with at least the primers, like the basic building blocks, was something that should have been expected, especially as gaming got better throughout the years. Now, one of the things I wanted to read was this roadmap, which has left my goat seed my expectations, so to speak, in the most opposite way. Now, of course, you've got the winter update. So November 8th, March 7th. Bit from now. You've got the Forge beta, which admittedly looks cool. I've seen somebody make Toy Story out of it, so that's cool. Campaign network co-op. Woo! Well, at least we get to play co-op over the internet. You know, that's something. So, hey, I mean, split screen be damned. Who cares? Mission replay. Oh man, it's an open world game, Muda. That's why you're not getting split screen co-op. This is not that massive open world of a game. Plenty of games have open environments that you can go around in, okay? There's nothing stopping Microsoft from teleporting people closer to each other, tethering the experience. I guess you could do it in the online version, but I guess you can't do it split screen. Okay. Interesting. Then you've also got 30-tier battle passes, which, let's get excited. I'm sure somebody's like, I'm excited for the battle pass, and you might be excited, but I'm not crazy for it. I don't really care. I could do without battle passes these days. New maps, Detachment and Argyle. You know, for live service games, I play games like Siege, which update like every other few months, and they give you new operators, new maps, new quality of life changes, and that really feels like it keeps the game alive. To make your live service function, it really has to function in, the content has to come in a consistent basis. You can't just be releasing these systems or these seasons like literally year after year. It's not really going to get people hyped up. And when you do long drops, like long gaps between these drops, you better give us more than like 2 maps, okay? I'm sure they're probably hoping that the rest of the community builds those maps on Forge Beta, and that sort of gives it out. Now, where it really gets wild, ladies and gentlemen, get excited. Match XP Beta. Oh, Match XP Beta. Really? Really? We got Match XP? Oh, man. Ooh, exciting. Like we've been having since the Xbox 360 days? I distinctly remember. Maybe I'm being gaslit, okay? I don't know, all right? Maybe I live in the goddamn Matrix. But wasn't Call of Duty 4 doing Match XP shit? Like, oh, you played the whole match? Here's some extra bonus points, okay? Oh, Halo Reach? Oh, you played the whole match? Here's some CR. Hey, here's a jackpot you can win every once in a while. Weren't games doing that? Dog, I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed multiplayer was doing it, and that's pretty much unheard of these days. Match XP Beta. How weird is the code for this game, server side, client side, where we're getting excited to get a little extra experience points after the match? How about bring in the rest of the goddamn game? I don't care if I'm getting 100 XP after a round. I would rather have more gameplay. That is not something that you can pitch and have. This is like dangling the keys in front of the kids, okay? All right, except even the kids are smart enough to know that the keys are being dangled in front. Dude, this is so wild. How is that even? That should be part of quality of life improvements. How is that its own separate thing? How is that even in a beta phase? How bad is the spaghetti code to this shit that you gotta add Match XP? You gotta test out how to give extra reward points after the game is done. Are you kidding me? And then you've got new game modes like Covert One Flag, which we've had custom game types, okay? All right, that's cool. New game mode, awesome. Great, I'm excited. Not really. Event, Winter Contingency and Joint Fire. So new cosmetics and maybe 2 weeks of a new game mode. Awesome. And then you've got Echoes Within, the actual new season. That's not just an update, it's a new season. Season 3. And that lasts March to June 27th, okay? So normally when it comes to a roadmap, I'm always really excited when the roadmap has more than just 2 divisions to it, but cool. You've got Arena and Big Team Battle. New maps for that, okay? And it seems like it's just going to be 2 new maps, so get excited for this one, guys, okay? You've got actually, that map looks dangerously sus close to, like, Power Round or something? Powerhouse from, like, Reach, so questionable. You've got M392 Bandit, which is the new weapon. Let's go, dude. The DMR is, yeah, woo, awesome, new weapon, excited. You've got a new equipment shroud screen, yeah, baby, bubble shield, except you can't see through it, awesome, that's great, I'm ready for that. 100 tier battle pass. Oh, the 30 didn't get your dick hard enough? Well, here's Viagra for you battle pass people out there. This is 100 tiers, get it going. Not that the game has enough content to really warrant you jumping in to grind out those 100 tiers, but you've got them. And then you've got the custom game browser, which this is something that's already in Halo 5, man. It's like for PC gaming, this is like standard, dude. What? A custom game browser? Wow. Amazing. And you've got in-game reporting. Finally, about a year after, you can report people for hacking. Great. Report people for in-game shenanigans. VIP and escalation new game modes. I bet it's Team Slayer, except like one of your persons is a VIP on your side. It just randomly picks. 100% that's probably what it's going to be. The new Fracture event, which I like Fracture, so I'm actually genuinely excited for it. Okay, I'll give them that. You've got the new Narrative event, which I swear to God, if that's just like a cutscene and like some Spartan Ops BS, that better actually be new campaign DLC, like new missions in the single player. Because if it's not that, whoo, that's the only thing I'm excited about in this entire roadmap. And if you can't even meet those expectations, I'm done. Forge beta updates, which we haven't even gotten Forge beta, but I guess we're going to get updates to it, which is, that should just be quality of life improvements, brother. What is, I don't get these roadmaps. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, Halo it had its chances. It really did. But when it comes to 343, they should not be allowed to touch a Halo game, okay? It's like, once you've given them all these chances, and they have consistently gone out of their way to not make a proper Halo product worth the brand's pedigree, why are we still letting them get away with this shit? Why? I get it. 343 Industries, you've tried your best, but at this point, we absolutely need another development team. Somebody needs to do a development shakeup so that we can have the right minds, the right passion put towards one of the biggest brands in video gaming. And every time you release a shitty game like this in such a shitty way, it hurts the brand at all. So this is one of those things where, like, if 343 or if Halo, if Microsoft wants one of their biggest gaming IPs to live to the next decade, they need to seriously shake up people around, okay? They need to really bring in some new blood, because what we've got is absolutely sad and just depressing. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I have Halo Infinite installed on my Steam Deck and my PC, and I'm just going to uninstall both of them because I'm not excited about the game anymore. I don't care, and it pains me to say that as a Halo person. If you care at all about Halo at this point, it's better off that you go buy yourself the Master Chief Collection and just play that, okay? Because you'll get way more content, you'll get way better gameplay, you'll get way more attention put into that than you will this brand spanking bedrock of Halo gaming that we were supposed to keep for the next 10 years. Honest to God, I am completely shocked at the mismanagement of this game. But then again, that's modern gaming in a nutshell, I guess. So, you know what? I've got a big backlog anyways, dude. I gotta play shit like Dragon Quest XI. So, actually, this is good for me. I'll play different games. I'll play games that are actually complete, games that actually have some passion put into them, and I'm not gonna waste my time with developers that just don't give a fuck. This is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am out.